How you diddling, Nessie, Mick? Ooh, heck. How you doing? Try not to get run over. Tell you what, after it was warm for a couple of days, it's gone back cold. It's freezing. And the other jacket's still soaking from yesterday. As you do. Oh, it's minging. Might end up getting wet after all. Get across this road in a minute. Freda, how are you doing? It's a little bit nippy. Jean, how are you doing? I need to pick up the pace a bit. I'm cold. Ooh. All these white houses are prefabricated. They were built after the war. Sheds, how are you doing? Oh, you can see the pines. Just, although they're a bit murky in a cloud, you can see them. Baltic. Jean, how's things with you? Did yesterday go okay, Jean? Watch me get soaked. Looking at these clouds coming in. Ooh, the wind's going right up my back. I've not got a long jacket on. And it's a little bit breezy and it's going right up the back of us. Oof, not nice. Reza, how are you, Reza? Meticulously trimmed bush. Cool. How long will you have to wait for results? Right, we'll go downhill, don't you? Or shall we? No, we're not. We'll go that way. Right. Change plan. We'll go this way. Johnny, how you doing? Oh, Pizza, you sexy beast, how you doing? Freezing. So, Dan did me a shout out. I hadn't seen it. Jamie sent me a, oh my God, it's brilliant. Nick, if you're in, Nessie, or Jamie, if you're about, could you stick a link into Dan Rivers? He was singing, he was singing Barry Manilow at me. And asking if people are playing with his baubles. Oh, it was funny. It's cute. It cheered us up. And I'm trying really hard not to get run over. Oh, Dan does channel shouts out as well as his fish. And Dan's a really, really, really funny guy. He's hilarious. Shed, you'd love him. Dan's the reason I'm called Skippy. He was talking to me on the screen on a shout out. And he says I'm called Skippy because I'm always walking. Oh, Peter, you can keep it. We've got rain, a lot of rain tomorrow. But the wind's picking up from tomorrow. And then Thursday's got to be miserable. Not so much the rain, just stupidly high winds. Not fun. Oh, it's gone quiet. See? Quiet. Dirty Mag Yackers, how are you doing? Good morning. Have you got crazy coldish weather down there? Mike, how you doing? Mike's down London way. If you don't know Mike, go over. I'm good. I've just been having a giggle. A guy called Dan that comes in gave me a shout out. So funny. He's just such a funny guy. He's brilliant. Yakshaw, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Jean, just as well you're here. Queen, you're the queen of filth today, by the way. Planned it the other night. I had a little list, and you're queen of filth for the day. There you go. Oh, never. Boilers always break down in winter, always. Mine stopped working a couple of years ago. It was -11 Celsius, whatever that works out at in Fahrenheit. And it was because, so the boiler's got like an exhaust pipe where the condensation goes into a drain. A mouse, which have cost me fortunes, had eaten the lagging from around that exhaust pipe. It had frozen, hence killed my boiler. I was out with an extension cable and a hairdryer, 2 coats on, trying to thaw out a pipe in those temperatures. It wasn't fun. There you go, Jean Queen. Jean, wear your crown with pride. It's all your fault. Oh, I visualised stuff and Sarah bouncing around the kitchen on a washer. That set me off as well. Pizza. How's things with you, Yakshaw? Sorry, I'm on a bit of a giggly fit. I can't see the horses. Oh, the horses are right back there. Not many towns you have fields and horses and cattle and sheep off the town centre. We're gonna go left, I think. Who knew there was a wall behind? I never knew that was there. You learn something new every day. It's sandstone with some regular bricks in it. Mm-hmm. This one's seen better days. Oh, hey. Now, see, how's Bishop today? You came up with Bishop. Oh, hey. Susanna, how are you? Thanks for coming in. The sheep do wear strap-ons with a big chalky pastely oily block in the bottom. So when he's had a night with the party and with a lady, shall we say, it leaves a mark. She gets a tramp stamp. So the farmer knows which one he's done or which 50 he's done. I tell you what, the amount of sheep that a tup will go through and seed with, yeah, the machines, you know. Yes, there is. The Rowanwood. There's a stone quarry on the side, and about 4 miles that way is a stone quarry. She said Bishop. I just had bashing bishops in me. That's how you thought you picked it. Bashing a bishop. Sarah, where art thou? Sarah. Is your bum a bit sore? Off the washer. The Washer Rodeo. Oh, so just on this corner, if I don't get run over, we have the remains of World War II postbox. Ooh, look, there's a little pretty bridge. Yeah, tramp stamps. The field we sometimes walk past, the tramp stamp this year is orange for that dude. Kirsty, how you doing? Ooh, so getting one. Ooh, tell us more. So there you go. There is the window to it. Should we have had some naughty Germans, this was manned. You used to be able to get in, but they got a bit cross with the kids all going in, unfortunately. And let's go this way. Oh no, it's only Tuesday. I mean Tuesday. Hang on, how are you getting Tuesday mixed up with the weekend? Oh, it's the sexy lace mankini. No, I'm with you. You all right, Terry? How's things? We'll get a bit of a sneak. Predictive text gets me all the time. All the time. Somewhat quite awkward. I mean, the most awkward one was a post of condolence. Oh my God, look at that wall. It's going to go. A post of condolence about someone losing their cat. I ended it. I didn't press heart. I did smiley faces. Luckily, I looked at it after I typed send, and I had to edit it really quick before she saw it. But she will have had a notification that had the laughy faces on, and you think, oh my God. So this is a big old fancy mansion. I'm gonna get a better view as we go along. Christine, how you doing? Jamie, you legend, you. Jamie was giggling at Dan's. So we'll just pretend we're on the phone. They've actually been selling their garden off. And so we're having a little talk. We're not really filming. And they've been building new houses, little housing estate inside the gardens. Daisy, good evening, beautiful lady. Talca, my friend, how are you? Shall we go for a wander down Lover's Lane? Shall we? Yes, we shall. So this is the latest one they're building. What is Johnny saying? Hang on. Yes. The bacon sandwich in my tummy and the lovely scrummy coffee I had to wash it down. And the excitement that I've got a lovely piece of gammon in the slow cooker, which is going to be absolutely amazing. Nick, how are you doing, chick? Ooh, heck, don't get run over, Shazza. Rice and peas, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Let's have a look at the antiques bit. Ooh, that's nice. Although it's been sat in a shed, it's covered in bird poop. So there's the back of those fields, and we're just off the town centre now. Right, let's see if I can find Have I gone past Lovers Lane? Oh, we'll find out. I don't think so. Look at its lovely gateposts. All local sandstone, if not really local Lazenby. Lazenby sandstone's a lovely dark red. Right. Get past here, and it's the next right. This used to be a Catholic church. It's now flats. So they're obviously new builds. There's another old section. The kitchens on these tend to be an extension on the back. These are basically a living room downstairs with your kitchen range in it and a kitchen built onto the back. Jamie, go on all messages. Oh, heck, wrong road. We are going past the... Oh, dear. Ooh, someone's got their fire lit. I can smell a fire. I'll be lighting mine because it's a bit nippy. Ooh, what kind of waffles? So, yeah, these houses, particularly this end, are teeny tiny. Is this the beginning of Lovers Lane? I think it could be. Is it? Yes. Last time we came down here, a dog went to go for me. Fun times. But all these houses have a little stone built yard on the back, teeny tiny things. So he's actually doing up the coach house. You've got 2 coach doors on that side, and he's putting a new roof in. And look. Yeah, back in the day, Victorian times, a lot of these will have been tied to jobs, some miners and those working on the peat moss. And they were like 2 up, 2 down with a toilet outside. There were no bathrooms. Your bath was a big tin bath heated up in front of the fire. Sandstone's just so soft. Yet the Roman quarries in at Romanwood, the marks are just so sharp. You can tell where the original bottom is, and the top it's been extended. Jamie, can you see Nessie? You're missing out on Nessie. No, Johnny, today's the last day. She announced this morning she had Christmas jumper day. Well, that gave me the horrors. Because I've been having a big clear out in the summer, I thought, oh my God, I'll have thrown a jumper. But I hadn't. I'd put it in the box, the bottom of the box, that a school uniform's in. How good is that? I found it straight away, which is a miracle for me. Stu Part, how are you doing? We are just down Lovers Lane. It doesn't tend to be Johnny's, it tends to be dog doo-doo. That's a welcome in for Stu Part. Right, Defender, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Jamie, can you please ask him very, very kindly, stick Dan's Lincoln? So you have the Army Cadets, and they're often in the woods up above here, digging trenches, whatnot. Community garden, you go help out. And the produce is shared out mainly with the elder is in the community. So we've got kale, cabbage, sprouts. The sprouts look all about pick, more kale. We had some beetroot over there. Onions and leeks. Lots of more kale. Ooh, let's have a look at the sprout collection. They've been picking the sprouts off. Last time I grew sprouts, they ended up a bit wonky. Like a spirally. See, my chickens would love that. This one's Skippy, yeah. Oh, dear, I've kind of got, well, I've set beds up in the garden. I've got a raised bed full of strawberries. I've got one that I've got onions. I put squash in it. It's got a lot of mint. Mint, don't plant the stuff. It's a pain in the back end. Even though I put a trench in, I lined the trench, it's just hopping over the top. If a branch lays down, it'll just grow roots. Thank you, Nick, you little legend, you. And I've got a greenhouse. Next year, in my greenhouse, I am going to grow some Peter Penis chili peppers. If you haven't seen them before, look up Peter Penis. They're real. I thought it was a con for a start. Oh, you're already on vacation. Jeremy. Dan, the man of the minute. We're talking about you. Shoot, I didn't know there was someone stood there. Dan, thank you very much for that shout out. Oh, is that Coppers? No. Thank you very much, Dan. Pizza. Jeffrey, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Ooh, lovely. Oh, hey. Oh, it's that annoying fibre broadband people. They started digging up bits and sticking in fibre broadband. And everyone's broadband's gone naff. Yeah, dancing in Barry Manilow. If you would like to hear Dan talking about tickling his baubles, the link's just above. See, I'm about to get one over. Come down a bit. She's going to think I'm mad and I can't tell who it is from behind. Not quite sure I want to know. Are we getting talked about? You can't get a peep out of me. Peep. Sarah, the washing queen, washing machine wrangler, domestic goddess that is Sarah. Sarah was going to send an extension down for you to ride your washer up and down the street. James, good morning. Merry Christmas to you too. So these were little miners' cottages. They've opened up to the over 60s now. Memorial bungalows, very sweet little places. Well looked after you when you have a little garden, but the rest is all looked after. Wilson Memorial. But yeah, if you haven't seen Dan's video, go and have a watch. It's his fault I got the giggles. Wilson Memorial Homes, 1930, in a mock Tudor style. I don't know if that's offices or a flat up the top. I think it's a flat. You must be extra good to get your hands on that flat. Is where we get the gypsies having a rest on the way to Appleby Fair and back. Ooh, look, there's those cows. Shit. Oh, hey. Look, yes, she does. Oh, there's nothing like starting the day with a wailing moment, Johnny. Yeah, but dancing and Barry Manilow and talking about getting his balls tickled. And a shout out for me. Yeah, very funny. Very, very funny guy. How's things your way, Terry? Are you on the weather warning? Or does it miss you? Gary, how are you doing? Gary, there's a link just up the top. Or, hey, bag, how are you doing? If they can't see it, tap on Dan's name in chat, just Dan. And stick his shout out for me on your watch later. You'll appreciate it. You're a star, Jamie. How's things, Hairbag? Good morning. This wall is fat on the bottom and gets narrower to the top. Kim, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Story of my life. So, Ron Hildreth, 1929 to 1997, founder of the Sands Neighbourhood Watch, who loved this place. The old, battle axe that I bought my house off. Yeah, he's a legend. He's so funny. So this is a Queen Elizabeth, but we do have some King Georges. Any new post boxes or repairs will be Charles. So and you have a strip on the front telling you when it's collected and what days. There you go. Anne Marie, how are you doing, chick? Walnut. As soon as I see you, I get walnut whipping my head. So funny. Oh, Anne Marie, have a look at the link in the chat. Dan is a very, very funny guy. He does shout outs for people. Walnut whip in the house. As you do. Baron, how are you doing? So you've got some of the finer houses up this end. We've got a terrace on the right. It's not actually a terrace, it's a line of houses. These have been more managerial. Bankers, higher in society than the little two up, two downs that we see. Semi-detached. I nearly walked into that wall. I'm reading chat and not paying attention to where my feet go. So these are your posher stone walls or retaining walls. They'll be filled in behind them. I do stuff like that quite often. Hey, bag, what time is it there? Oh, Baron not got one back. 2 secs, Baron, don't move. But I have a fear. Oh, yeah. Today Jean is the queen of filth. So any filth, it's down to her. You got these lovely old houses. All rendered. Super. I probably know most of the people. I do know some of them. That woman that was behind me, or next to me, when I was having a giggle at Dan. I don't know who it was. I couldn't tell it from the back. This house every year sells plants for charity. Randall, how you doing? Silver, you handsome devil, how you doing? How's things, Randall? This was absolutely covered in wasps in autumn. I don't do wasps, they chase me. They were all the way along, nibbling. Oh no, it's a bit further along. Wasps, no, they're horrible. I've always liked this house a lot. I do like that one. And then you've got some more Victorian. Now those with the windows and the lofts, they're huge houses. 3 levels, and they'll have a cellar. They don't look that big from the front, but they're huge. Go back, way, way, way back. Two more wins last night, Jerry. You are the luckiest dude on YouTube, you know that? Yeah, these are the old ones. So they stretch right back, and they've also got an extension on the back. They'll have a little allotment at the back of them. Most of the houses did. Silver. I'll send you a link to Silver. Your strings, you cannot snap your cord. That's going to be painful, Silver. Hang on, my comment 2 secs. That's better. My comments went on a wonk. Silver balls? Hang on, where have we got silver balls from? Jean, they're all amazing. Silver Shroud is one of my oldest friends, and he's a Dorian Gray of YouTube. I've seen pictures of him from, watching 20 years ago, and he doesn't look any different. I'm not sure what it is about that Scottish water, but he's got good old. Oh, I'll tell you a story. So, that drive up there, that house, old man and woman, it's a huge house, mind. And about 5 years ago, she went to reverse the car out. She ran over her husband and killed him, and she didn't know. Bless her cotton socks. Was plug what? At 5 a.m. That's a bit easy, Tiger, Terry. Oh yeah, Silver. I told you he's a dark horse. Is that Silver? He's our Dorian Gray. He's all the way up in Aberdeen. Nick, Nick, you can find some rude ones because it's all Jean's fault. Today, oh, Randall, get the coffee down. coffee is the answer. Jimmy's partial to the odd taco. 50 Shades of Silver, exactly. Oh, hey. He's a good Silver. Yes, Jane, today it's all your fault. Any filth? There's your name. Oh, I know Jane's terrible. I'm telling you, it's all her fault. That wind is blooming freezing. My finger ends are going numb. I've got my other hand twiddling in my pocket with my box. So I'm trying not to get run over. Oh, don't let me get splashed. I know. It's never good getting splashed out in public. Ooh. Oh, it's not the Nescafe one, Nessie. I got a box. I'm going to have one when I get home. You're on the dirt, mister. Oh, do you know what, Jean? I read the book and I went to see the film. Terry. Yes, I am twiddling my box. There's my box. I'm not lying. It's my box. In my pocket. Try not to get run over. Gonna go around the goat's way. No. Because how many books is there now? I've read 2. Different. Ooh. No, Co-op's got them on offer. Awesome. How are you doing? Walnut whip, if you get dipped in coffee, your end's going to fall off. Or tea. Whichever it may be. How's things, awesome? Walnut needs a... Walnut, we'll see how you can manage holding a wrench with your walnut. 2 secs. I'm talking away to myself. Yeah, walnut whip. Don't be dipping it in your tea or your coffee. You're going to lose your end. Your end's going to come off in your hand. Should I stand now? Me poor little fingers are going to fall off. I hate this hill. Nice one, Terry, thank you. Just if signal dips or if I go out and come back in, sometimes the mic gets knocked off. Pirates, how you doing? Paula, good to see you. I'm trying not to get run over. 2 secs. Horsies. Catherine, how are you doing? How's things with you, Catherine? Paula, is Paula in? Oh, that Paula. Well, you're in other Paula. How's things, Paula? Yes, Catherine, it's actually erupted now. Think about 10 hours ago, maybe a little bit longer. I hate this hill with a passion. Hang on. Oh, he's going in. I'm not going to get run over. There. Yeah, it's Jean, the queen of filth. There you go. Nice one, Paula. Glad to hear it. Should we go see my horny friends? They might be sociable today. Oh, it's a little wren. No, it's not. It's a field sparrow. Yes, Jean. It's all your fault. But yeah, Dan wanted a tickle of his baubles. Funny as walking and reading, talking up a hill isn't the easiest. Hang on, neither. Oh, that draft going right up my back. Gina. Yeah, just a few. Piss off. Age my ass. Oh. I do, yes, I do it. I always wondered if that house. Squirrel. Just on the right hand side there through the gate. Going to the house. Watch that be the squirrel that destroys my feeders. He's got a nut. Bar humbug. President, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. President, have you got a wrench? If you haven't got a wrench, let us know and I'll give you one. Blooming heck. Yes, that's a house, believe it or not. It looks abandoned. But they've got a squirrel lives there. I've waded into wars with a particular squirrel the last couple of years. You do, happy days. It comes in and it chews the foot pegs off my feeders to make all the food drop on the floor. So I was chasing it out. And after a few times, it kind of ran around the side of the house. I thought, oh, I'll have a look to see where it's going. It was sat on its butt with its legs in the air listening for me going back in the house. Sneaky little thing. So that's the point where I thought, right, game on. And I went and borrowed a trap to catch him in. Not to off him in it, just to seize the little villain. Didn't catch the squirrel. I did, however, catch a few pigeons. Yeah, so me and that squirrel really fell out. I have my suspicions that it was going in and not triggering it. But pigeons are thick. They were going in to get the food and, of course, triggering it. Paula, have an amazing Christmas and New Year. Thank you for coming in, chick. Full half, how you doing? Ooh, heck, that wind. Daniel, you all right? So, we used to only have this row and the farm ahead. It ceased being a farm, it's now a couple of houses. Full half, right, 2-6. There you go. Right, 2-6. We're going to cross over and go down the bottom. So yeah, this was a farm, and it's barns and a holiday cottage. 1880s, I want to say. We'll find out when we come past. Hey, result a day off. I'll have a sneaky look at the plaque. A lot of the older houses have a plaque with the date they were built. And it is 1863. This one is from 1863. Look, thought it was going to get run over. D. Johns, how you doing? Good morning. So that was the barns. It's now holiday cottages at the back. You were born, pretty much. See, these, it's not a tramp stamp. They've been dosed up. Hello, sheeple. If the ram has had his ways doing it wrong, because they're marked between the shoulders. For the top strap on and tramp marks on the girls, it's above the hips, if you catch what it is. Look at me, funny. Ah, freezation. Yeah, sheep one. Oh, well, if there has been a ram servicing the ladies, he's going on the wrong end, to be honest. The tramp stamp's wrong end. I know, Jerry, I need to make some more. Haven't made any in a while. There's a wall all the way along this, which has been eaten up by the bank. It looks like they're going to take this down. Oh, I've got a little bobbin. You can see that tree stump right in the centre. It's got a robin on it. It's just under the hedge because I pointed it out. They all do that to me. Tracy, how are you doing? Good morning. I can. I'd have to. You see, I'm on iPhone. Right, I'll have a look, Jamie. 2 secs. Darn it, Signal. Yeti, how you doing? Did you even hear me say hi to Wow Wow? iPhone's a pain in the backside for memberships altogether. Absolute nightmare. I've got a little old, it's not that old, Samsung for emergencies if my phone dies. It's got a really good camera on it. I have to either go on that or go on the laptop to get hold of memberships. How's things, Yeti? Hey up, Mark, how are you doing? Mercy, good to see you. How are you? To all those coming in, Jean is the queen of filth. Everything's her fault. She takes the blame for the whole lot. It's gone very quiet again. Any hawks? All the little tiny little wild birds, they just vanish and go silent if the hawks are around. Do have a pair of, ooh, he's got a big garden. Sparrowhawks that hammer my little birds. I'm good, Mercy. I'm good. Trying to get ready for Christmas and failing miserably. Brokefish, how are you doing? You are in Cumbria. On a little back road. Whoa, so that'll be about -6, 7, I think. Celsius. How's things, Brokefish? So I'm just trying not to get run over. Go back. See, you can't pass it on there because there's a big trench with a little river in. So it's battle of the road. Delivery driver's given up to the Land Rover. I know, it's cheeky, isn't it? John, how are you doing? Quinn, you had an extremely filthy day yesterday, and I've just seen a big patch of sticky balls and sticky willy. Oh, I need to get through these nettles before the van comes. Hang on. So you're still making him reverse up. That's naughty. That's rude. That old fella raking leaves is in his late 8. Like, can't be in with too flexible. Not sure who that is, actually. Sticky willy? Yes, I do. And sticky balls. Make a right mess if they get in your hair. Just wait till this van goes past. Stickiest willies. Or cleavers. Just Sazzy, how are you doing, chick? You all ready set for Christmas? Oh my God, has he gone the wrong way? Oh no, he's having a DOS. No, he's coming back. Oopsie. So Mr. Van Driver's gone the wrong way. Unlucky. So we shall just get on the side and out the way. Well, that's unfortunate. How's your lot, Sazzy? Just looking for foxes. Scott, good evening. How's you? You feeling better with those stitches out? No, they're not. He must be looking for the houses where the goats are. but there's no road through, so he's having to go all the way back around and do a circuit. A lot of them, the bin men and other drivers, come and sit down here for a skive. There's Mick's tree of girth. Oh, it's properly snapped. It's actually not that high up. It's about 4 foot off the ground. That's snapped into. And there's going to be some more come down in the next couple of days. I still can't see where those owls are living. There's owls in these trees. Some tawny owls. I hear them every night. You got 9 inches last night. Well, hey. That's Nessie. She'd like 9 inches on a night. She's going to kill me. Sorry, hairbag. Oh, is she gone? Oh, worst fleas ever. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was a bit moist. What are you trying to say? Nessie, you listening? Hairback said that he had 9 inches last night. Oh, oh no, that doesn't count. You were the king of filth yesterday. So you have another car that's been skiving. Animals are using that as a track, and that means I want to use it, but I can't. Pardon, Jean. Demi, how are you doing, chick? Sorry, I'm looking for owl trees. Like, there's owls in these trees, but I can't work out which one. It's not that one because I can still hear them. Silver, if she gets on a broom 5 minutes, she's gonna kill me. Chris, how are you doing? Is everything back to normal, Chris, after those huge storms? Oh, you missed the filthy bears bit. I was just Hairbag saying he had 9 inches last night. Oh, she's gonna get us back. Good. Chris W is in New Zealand, and he's in the area that got absolutely slammed last year. Well, this year in that massive storm. But if you hitch your breeches up and get on your broom, or you could just fly on Silver's wizard stick. It's all Jean's fault. Everything. The whole 9 inches. Chris, I bet. What did it get to? Is it hitting 40 degrees there at the minute in Lassie? I know it's been hot for Daisy and Scott. They're in Australia. Head back, you most definitely did. Dimension. Dimension in 9 inches, and Demi dropped out the clouds. Yeti Jean's brilliant. As is Yeti. If you haven't got Yeti, grab him. Nicole, where art thou, chick? Where's Nicole? Can't see her. Yours is solar powers. Oh, hey. Turbo. Yeah, it's not going to be fun any size, that temperature. See, I'm in Northern England, Chris, and we had record-breaking temps last year, and it only got to 36. I love that. I love that heat wave. Hello, my horny friends. You coming to say hello? I've got trainers on, damn it. I left my trainers on so I wouldn't come up here. And yet, here we are. Hello, my horny friends. Broke fish, yes, you do. Hello, buddies. Someone's going to come and wrestle with that. I'll give it back and look, what's this? I will you as well. No, I've got 3 horny friends here, look. One comes and plays tug with the rope and tries to headbutt me. Another one tries to headbutt me, and the other one's a bit antisocial. Come on. What's this? Look. Look what I've got. I've got your rope. See? He's coming. Hello. He wants to hurt me, but he's coming. Hello, my buddy. How are you doing? See how he's giving us the eye? He's giving us a side eye. Is it a come round? Hello, my son. Oh, he's got curly hair and a curly beard. Come on in. Stop being ignorant. See, I'd love to. Dawn, how are you doing? Oh, you have babies. Oh, Dawn, do us a favour and video them. Would love to see them. If you haven't got Don, I don't think you'll have met Don. Click on his name and go and have a look. One of his goats, she likes to have a ride on his quad bike. He's got lots of goats. They're so cute. Don, do you know what breed these are? Because I haven't got a clue. Look, he's coming. So get his rope on and name me. There, he's got it. It gives it a bit of a tug. You're a midwife. Brilliant. Were you going to put them up on your channel? Oh, Don not got one. 2 secs. Let's give Don a wrench. He loves that rope and he just sits and tugs it. Hey, little man. Saxon, how are you doing? We've got my horny friends. He's having a bit of a meltdown. He spends ages getting his horn in there and just fighting with it, as you do. Then he eats it. Simple enough toy. But yeah, if you have a look on Don's channel, he's got one of his lady goats riding around. Oh, I'm going to get mucky goats riding around on his quad. It's brilliant. Brilliant, Terry. Thank you. Absolutely adore. I can't wait to see him, Dr. Lush. Nessie in chat sent me a photograph of some Nigerian dwarfs. Oh my God, just got whipped. Ouch, my knee. They were the cutest little things ever. Yes, you can't forget Don and the gator. How could I forget? Don's got an alligator friend, and he's got a video of it for her coming out of the water and feeding her hot dogs. The sausages, the hot dog sausages. Oh, Yeti. They're close together, and well, on the big day. Did you get bought separately, or did you get Christmas Day rolled into one? Swifty, how are you doing? I just got whipped right across my knee. That doesn't have to sting. We have the potential for me going on my back end, as I've only got trainers on. And it's a wee bit claggy. Poor trainers. It's probably steamy breath weather. Carefully does it. You just miss us getting whipped and my horny little friends. Where has he gone? He only follows us. Oh, he's gone back. He's not fighting with his rope toy anymore. For laugh. If you don't know Swifty, I'll click on him and come over to Swifties. Yeah, I just got whipped off a branch. You know, it's sticking right across my kneecap. That's a bit chilly. The temperature's going to drop here even more. But, I haven't looked at the weather forecast for Christmas Day. I don't think it'll do any snow though. -1 that night though, so you never know. I might be lucky. Go down the monument. I'm going to have right across my top of my knee. Oh, don't. I get so excited. I have private. He's in Czech Republic and he had a nice amount of snow not long ago. No, I doubt it here as well, Shane, to be fair. We tend to get the most snow January into February. I mean, we had some a few weeks ago, but nothing mega. What's up, Kirsty? Ooh, get wrapped up warm, John. I think it was go over. Quinn, I'm like a big kid when it snows. I get way excited. Paul, how are you doing? How's things, Frostbite? Watching BH pouring metals is so satisfying. Hey, you see, it's steamy breath weather down here. Not that you can see, but trust me. Ooh, heck. So someone had a big old pile of concrete. They decided to put the concrete in and drive over it. And it's a bit rock and roll. To make a nick alive tomorrow on a right touch. What you're after tomorrow is you're going after moving those silvers again. Nestle, have you had a look at BHs? Fascinates me. I'm not responsible enough to have a go, but I would love to. I would say I get addicted, to be fair. It might be the signal. Your concrete man, that's hard work. Really hard work. Yes, I saw on your Insta a picture of you in your younger days. You were buff. So she does say that. Never mind, look, I get chased. Everything else seems to want to chase me. The only Bigfoots around here tend to be coming out of the pubs. Close the doors. Thunder Plumps, how you doing, chick? You can pretty much see over Scotland today. Can you? I'm probably lying. I'm pretty much like, you can't even see the Lake. The Lake District is range of mountains to the left of the horizon. Ooh, have you when you're going to have a look at it yet? And you've got the Solway, Gretna Green, everyone runs away to get married over there. The Southerness to be done freeze over there. Looking forward to seeing what you find, Yeti. And he walks into that branch. That would have been canny knocking myself out live. So this monument is to the Jacobites that were hung here. That's said to be the hanging tree that they planted as an oak in. See if I can actually read the monument itself. The lichen. And Old English is a pain in the butt. This stone was placed to mark the site of the ancient capon tree under, hang on, I'll show you what we're facing. Under, so a V, it looks like a V in the air. Under whose shade the judges of Versailles rested, and upon whose branches were executed. October 1746. For for the royal line of Stuart, Colonel James Innes, Captain Patrick Lindsay, Ronald McDonald, Thomas Park, Peter Taylor, and Michael Dellard. And there's all the regiments there. Now this year, usually an order of the Jacobites come over from Northumberland. Sorry, a little bit away. But they haven't this year. And I don't know from last year. To honour the loyalty and bravery of the 6 Jacobite soldiers executed here 21st of October 1746 for fighting for the rightful king. And it's the 15th order of the Northumberland Jacobites. McDangles. So his name and his regiment's a real tongue twister. So Ranald MacDonald, Clan Ranald Regiment. Have a good one. Ooh, heck, where's my mic gone? Have a good one. Ooh, heck, I'm stuck. Right, stop it. Galloway girl. Have a good one, Randall. Sorry, my mic vanished. Demi's our resident photographer. She rocks. Proud of her. Sounds like a motorbike with a very farty sounding engine. We had a lot of fighting here back in the day. So you had the Jacobites, you had the battle for the castle that's just 20 minutes walk over that way. You had the Border Reivers raiding into England. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he's also got an Insta. So if you go on his, you can get him on Insta. Check him out. Crap. I thought it was a car behind me. It's a phantom car. Stupid. I think the jeans had an alright day of filth today, you know. It's not been bad. We've had... What have we had? Darren and his baubles tickled. We've had hair bags 9 inches. It's not been bad. Is it Pitland down? You see, which way is this coming? So it's coming in from the west. It's cloudy. Yeah, it looks miserable Scotland way. It's just under a black cloud. Scotland's about 15-20 minutes drive, depending how many tractors are in the way and if the coppers are on that road. Jelly pellets, minging. Just don't be biting your fingernails after. Icky. Have a good one, June. Thank you for coming in, chick. Wear your crown with pride. June rocks. Yeah, it's about a 15-20 minutes drive, depending. Through to Longtown. That has an Arthurian church, a King Arthur church. His head, I'm sure it's his head, is said to be buried there. Oh, crusty. Yes, Nettie blows crusty bubbles from an orifice or two. Oh, don't set us off. It does look a bit murky up Scotland way. John, if you haven't got Ted BH, go over, check him out, he's brilliant. So you had the Jacobites, you had the battle for the castle, you had the Romans, the Scots coming down the Border Reivers, raiding Lanercost Priory, 4 miles that way. Is it that way I want to say? I'm crap with directions. Like, yeah, Lanercost Priory is over that way. It was actually laid siege to by Robert Bruce. He was down on one of the raids. So the back around there, I can just admit that you probably won't be able to. You've got a mountain range there. That's all Scotland, all the way across. And in between us and that horizon, the borders. Mark, lovely to see you. Thank you for coming in. See, that's clearing out lovely. That way, and then you get the mucky stuff that way. Freedom, exactly. Lanercost Priory became the centre of England, believe it or not. Wow, wow. King Edward I was up here in battle. Now I'm going to test myself to 1200s, I think, late 1200s and 1300s, I think. And he took sick while he was up this end of the country. So he decided that he was staying at Lanercost Priory, and he pretty much bankrupted the monks there. They had to house him, pounded to his whims, everyone that he brought with him, and he stayed there for about 6 months. This was the government centre of England at one point, even though a little tiny speck in the north. He actually went to battle after the Priory on the coast, just there. Yes, just there. And he died there. That's where he died. Wow, wow, get out of here. Never. You're not going to laugh, right? Longtown is there. It's 9 miles away, is Longtown. Wow, wow. Small world, eh? Beth, how you doing? Between here and Longtown, there's a road direct off the back road. Never. I will have to suck the road. Small world. I'll go up there and I'll film the church link to King Arthur. Yeah, very small world. And I have completely lost my train of thought. What was I saying? No, Yeti, I am really in the north, Scotland. I'm on the border with Scotland. Scotland's actually in front of you. But King Edward I was up here fighting the Scots. And because he was here, his government was here for 6 months. He took ill, but I think he was just having a bit of a sky for the winter. Luther, hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. That's things. It is freezing. Oh yes, the back road. So there's a road between Brampton and Longtown, and the police use it to teach their motorway drivers, their unmarked drivers, how to drive as a police officer would in a chase. And I was on that back road, and I think it was a tractor in front of me, and this car come up behind, and he went to overtake. So I'm blowing the horn at him. I'm giving the dirty looks. And as the car kind of came up my side, I was glaring. And as he went past, I saw the police officer drive a train on the back. Like you think, oh my God, no. So yeah, I'm a bit more careful, so I don't want to get told off by unmarked police cars. Sarah, is that washing machine a bit bouncy today again? Give us a giggle with that washing machine yesterday. Thank you, Quinn. It's just me talking waffle. I'm quite good at waffle. Nessie, if she jumped up and down and held a big enough mirror up, Nessie is like an hour and a half-ish that way. Beth, come sort mine out. It's Workington. So you've got Carlisle there, Port Carlisle, and Workington is around about there. So you won't be able to see it. The Lake District Mountains are just on this point here. And Workington's behind it, so Workington's over there. You got Workington, you got Whitehaven, all on that coast. You've got the Port of Carlisle just there. You've got the Solway just there. So those hills in the background is Alden Priest and Galloway and Southerness, Gretna Green and Longtown, just about there. For in the middle of nowhere and the north of the country where it's quiet, sleepy, we've actually got a lot of history here. I mean, Hadrian's Wall stretches from Newcastle in between us and that line of trees there. Hadrian's Wall comes all the way along to the coast at the back there. Not today, Sarah. Tingling tuppence. So there's quite you've got Hadrian's Wall itself, you've got the outposts, you've got the mile castles all the way along. There's a few forts on the Northumberland side that have been, the archaeologists have been in and unearthed. Naworth Castle is about 5 miles that way. I've actually missed the rain so far, but it's building up on that side, so I don't think it'll be far away. It's having a day off. Surprised you're not black and blue off that washer. So, Gretna Green, there's the blacksmiths. And people, well, not so much now, they elope and would drive to Scotland to get married over the border at the blacksmiths over the Anvil. So you have people far and wide, young couples taking off and going to Gretna to get married at the Anvil. Brandon, how are you doing? It is freezing. My little hands are red raw. Did he? Do you want me to go and tell the Anvil off? Gretna's just over the border, just over in Scotland. It's about, Gretna's only like 5 minutes drive from Longtown. Longtown's really, really close to the border, pretty much on it. It's just over there. Ted, how you doing? Yeah, at Lowfin to Gretna Green. Did he? See, small world, it's just over there. There's a couple of places to do the weddings there now. But you used to just be able to turn up and get married over the Anvil at the blacksmiths. Pretty little town. Ted likes the odd bush. Yes, Sarah of Tingling Tuppence. SSC TV, how are you? Thank you for coming in. But the peat mosses in the background there, the majority of the men here in the 70s, 60s, 70s worked up there. As the pits closed, there was a few pits, mainly just over the border into Northumberland, a place called Haltwhistle. And they went to work on the peat moss. And it was basically cutting the peat out. It was dried. It was used as a fuel source. Goga, how you doing? Goga's the bendiest man on YouTube. Oh, never. That's brilliant. I wonder what happened to that couple then, Wawa. Yeah, the soil around here tends to be really acidic. Everything's got a thin coat on the top, so before you hit sand, there's sand quarries, there's sandstone quarries. It's just a very, very sandy part of my county. But you've got the moors and the peat moss all that way. There are train tracks coming through there. Stories I've heard of the dads would take glass pop bottles with them to have with their food. And they leave a little bit of pop in the bottle, lay it down, and they collect adders and take the adders home to scare their kids. As you do. I would never speak to my dad again if he ever did that to me. I'm terrified of them. Adders are the only venomous snake in the UK. Unless you aren't well in the first place, got underlying conditions, I don't think they will kill you. They make you really unwell. Oh, I see a rainbow. So, I doubt you're going to see it. Just there's a faint glance of a rainbow. But they would smell, they don't smell, they taste the sweetness of the pop, and they climb in the glass bottles. But because it's moorland, it's covered in them. Yeti, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Nessie, have you got it on your telly? Can you see that rainbow? I can't zoom in because someone hears the rainbow. It's just there. Nutter, how are you doing? Now, my mate Nutter, he is live early doors in the morning. He does a live chat. He and Mrs. Nutter's rock. Oh, yeah, well, Jackson, there is a fair few of those, I must admit. Is that better? Yeah, it's better now. Do you know what? If I'm on my iPad, Sheds, my iPad does it. If the signal's not quite right, it cuts in twice. Oh, someone was trying to ring us. They can wait. Happy days. I'm freezing. Teddarooski. So I'm going to have to shoot. I am freezing. My hands are red, raw, and as stiff as some of my fingers. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go get warm. Right Touch Your Fishing is live tomorrow. Full Half, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Pleasure. Thank you. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye now.